What's up guys, James Video Games here, going to tell you about all the games that you've got to be checking out. Today I'm joined by Quentin Smith from Cool Ghosts.
Hey, how's it going, James?
Pretty cool, man. What game are you going to be telling us about?
Okay, so it's called 80 Days. It's so good. It's based on a Jules Verne novel around the world in 80 days, right? And you take in the sights of far-flung cities like Tehran or Vladivostok. But you got to take care of your master because he can get like seasick or really sad. So you got to play backgammon with him. You got to keep his spirits up and then worry about things like train timetables.
It doesn't really sound like this one's for us, man. But cheers for coming in. Check out this one, guys. If you want to subscribe and like, we've got a fantastic video for you. It's me reading out Destiny item descriptions while sparking up and getting blazed. Check it out.
So your soul might flow with the river of time. That's from Parables of the Offspring and Robo the Exile.
No! Alright, people need to know about this. It won Times Game of the Year in 2014. It was nominated for 4 different BAFTAs. They have to play it.
Why?
Because it's the most wonderful game I've ever played.
Have you played Final Fantasy?
Yes! Yeah, I played all of them.
Except the MMO.
Except the MMO.
Because it was shit.
Look, let me try again, okay? 80 Days isn't actually a game about racing, it's about travelling, and to that end, its world is bananas-ly crazy. You have no idea what ideas and events are waiting for you in each city, and you pop them into your brain one after another like narrative Haribo. What will Africa be like? What's waiting for you in the Arctic? You only know it's going to be really interesting and awesome, and time's against you, so you keep moving. The world isn't some drab mirroring of Jules Verne book, all right? Forget the book. It mirrors the mood at the time, that the world is this wonderful place and we should explore it with badass machines. It also mirrors the book in that it's an action-packed yarn. There are pickpockets and murderers and deadly stunts waiting for you out there, and Phileas Fogg and Passepartout handle it all with cunning and bravery and a dollop of moustache wax. But the flip side of a game about travelling is that 80 Days is laced with heartbreak. No sooner have you encountered something or someone wonderful that you have to say goodbye forever. Let me tell you a story. I was on the Trans-Siberian Railway with my master, crossing Russia, and I met this girl, right? She's a brilliant mathematician and she's coming back home to Kazakhstan because Europe isn't ready for a woman scientist. And out there on the viewing platform with the land whipping past and huddled in our winter coats, we share a moment and then we share a kiss.
And then what happened?
And that was it. She got off at the next stop. You know, maybe we could have followed her, but we had a boat to catch. And I'll tell you what happened next. I got told off by my master because it's not done for a servant to flirt with people on the journey. I actually know you can meet up with her again in South America, though.
How?
I have no idea. Actually, 80 Days is full of mysteries. I know that you can go to the center of the Earth if you pick your destinations right. And together with the Steam release, they've added Atlantis and the Moon. In fact, there's so much content in 80 Days that you're going to play it again and again. Out of its 170 cities, you might only see 30 on a single trip. But your playthroughs will always feel like your playthroughs because you got to make so many fun decisions in every city. Because of how 80 Days is structured, the developers could create really fun branching plots because you're always leaving the consequences of your actions behind you where the developers don't have to worry about them. So you can go to Beijing and fly out of there on a robot bird while I get mugged and sleep under the stars, and the developers can just get back to filling the next city with more branching plots. The only constant is the relationship between you and Master Fogg, and that's as fun as everything else in this game. You're his servant, and that's a role that video games never usually explore, but oh, it's so fun because everything you do feels illicit. You can fight to keep him from harm or roll your eyes at him being seasick again. You can respect him or fall in love with him or hate him. You can try and wriggle out from under his thumb, but the only constant is that at the end of the day, he will still be your master and he'll occasionally surprise you.
So what's all this luggage and inventory stuff?
Oh, that's kind of the game. You see, it's a game about time, but it's really about money. You can buy items cheaply, and if you can find room for them in your luggage, you know, maybe you buy a violin for a song in Vienna. If you can just get it to San Francisco, it'll be worth thousands, but then, you know, you're in China and you need to figure out what can go on top of the wagon and there's no room, so you throw it away.
Do you get like cards or something as you visit all the different cities and ride the different types of balloons?
No, there's nothing like that. You sort of have to remember where you've been.
There must be like multiplayer though, like I can race my friends, yeah?
No, there's no multiplayer. Well, no, there is kind of a multiplayer, which is talking to your friends after you've gone around the world and saying what you saw and what affected you. I mean, this is a game that wants to make you laugh and cry, that covers politics and questions about colonialism and war. There's romance and action sequences, and all of it's so well written that everyone's going to have a different bit that touched them, and that's kind of the multiplayer. It's you telling people what touched you.
What touched you? Are there sexy bits in it?
Oh, it's so sexy. I mean, there's not really like any sex per se, but you get these really erotic like conversations and emotional connections with people. And then there's Phileas Fogg and his feelings towards you, and the question of whether he's...
Yeah, if I'm bored though, can I skip the cutscenes?
No, I mean, there's not any cutscenes in it. I mean, you have to click through it all every time. You have to read it every time, and that's the...
Yes, I get it. It's, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I should go.
Ah, no, yeah. I mean, it's yeah, I get it. It's good. You know, it's just sort of...
No, I can go on and stuff. And thanks for listening, man. You take care of yourself, all right?
Yeah. Wait, how much does it cost? Thank you very much for watching this video on coolghost.net. And if you're not watching it on coolghost.net, then you can do that. It's a website that we made. It's pink.
We do videos that are heartfelt and funny and that just do games justice. And if that sounds like something that you're into, then we do cool Patreon hangouts as well.
Yeah.
Because we're all funded by Patreon.
Patreon.com.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's absolutely, it doesn't make any sense. It's literally mad. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.